It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Nippert Stadium, one of the grand old cathedrals in the sport and home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the East Carolina Pirates, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this. And the Bearcats will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. So East Carolina's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching him as a defensive player and coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Give to the back. Shakes off the defender. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The play action fake. Grab near the marker. It's Marco. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Pirates are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. Fights off a defender. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in, it's Marco. Inside the 35. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, East Carolina. He got a step and just dusted the field. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So Cincinnati's offense will take the field for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, 1 on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just Dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Now, you see tight end matchups all over the field all the time. Now, it used to just be in the red zone. Now, you just find the big fella, you put him in the slot, try to give him the ball as much as possible because you know he can make big plays.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll try the run. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The Pirates with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. That's caught. It's Finley. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the back. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Finley. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
After that big play, they're trying to pay it off right on the goal line. They'll move the wide receiver. He'll take it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Air Force is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big, fat no. They're trailing by 14 to Old Dominion. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to throw, it's Burns. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that one's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Looking to buy time. Still running at the 40. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Give to the single back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. It's complete. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Guys, East Carolina carries the lead into the quarter break. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the ground with the back. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Pirates trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Pressure coming. Took a shot as he threw. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on 1st down in the red zone. Now the play fake. Swings it out to the flat. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Pirates. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Here's a heat. On the move, he fires. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Punt is in the air. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the tailback. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the 1st. At the 35, he's open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Pirates will have it 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Just when they're looking run, now up top. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It's complete to the left. Touchdown, ECU! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment beat dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Burns. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Looking downfield on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
The Pirates now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. A run for the quarterback. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll give it to the back. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the 1st down? And the Pirates will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Got his man quickly. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to throw. It's Burns. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Air Force is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 38 to Old Dominion. Any change of momentum, any notable highlights from Mountain West country, we'll let you know, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Had to throw it before he wanted. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. The Pirates come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give. Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Zips it out to his man. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that wide receiver screen. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He'll pull it on the read. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Splits the uprights. Good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively 1st half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
He'll put toe together and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive of the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The analytics nerds say the goal is at least 4 yards on first. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marco. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
I just continue to be impressed watching this guy play. Good decision-making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
And the Pirates line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Under fire. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll leave it with him. Can't get him to the ground. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Burns. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Wants to throw again. Bringing the heat. Finds the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Working the middle, it's complete. Breaks into the open. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. From the shotgun, the inside give. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Plows through the defense. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. And the Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
East Carolina sending the offense back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Puts it out of the air. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the 2nd half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Makes the grab over the middle. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Marco. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, East Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Air Force is getting whooped today, and at some point, this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 32 to Old Dominion. The moment.
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Right down the middle. And the 3rd down pass is knocked away by the D. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Good, right down the boulevard. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little dynamic. On the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Burns. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. That's the end of the period, and East Carolina has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Shoots it to the left. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Hand off from the shotgun. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Number 13, Hans punts it away.
Kick is in the air. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
After 39. Brings up 2nd down.
Caught in the backfield, it's Duke. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And the Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
The Pirates pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense, they are tenacious. So they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chain. This drive alive after that earlier sack. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Dead center perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Rushes on him. Look out, he's got room. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bearcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set. First down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard.
Let's not say they cut into the deficit for that field goal. Maybe just, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all of these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They want that clock to run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Floats it out in space. Slips, slithers, and jukes his way out to the 26. we've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Pulls it, fired, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Bearcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants a big play here late. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. So they couldn't get it done on 3rd down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Leaves it with the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.